Welcome to the Old Time Radio Westerns. I'm your host, Andrew Rhines, and I'm excited to bring you another episode absolutely free. This is one of over 80 episodes released monthly for your enjoyment. Now, let's get into this episode.
Nabisco, Nabisco is the name to know. For a breakfast you can't beat. Try Nabisco shredded wheat. Keen eyes fixed on a flying target. A gleaming arrow set against a rawhide string. A strong bow bent almost to the breaking point. And then... Straight arrow. Nabisco Shredded Wheat presents Straight Arrow, a new, thrilling adventure story from the exciting days of the Old West. To friends and neighbors alike, Steve Adams appeared to be nothing more than the young owner of the Broken Bow cattle spread. But when danger threatened innocent people, and when evildoers plotted against justice, then Steve Adams' rancher disappeared. And in his place came a mysterious, stalwart Indian, wearing the dress and war paint of a Comanche, riding the great golden Palomino Fury, galloping out of the darkness to take up the cause of law and order throughout the West, comes the legendary figure of Straight Arrow. The Broken Bow buckboard was jouncing along a gullied trail that led from Cheyenne, with Mesquite Molly bouncing up and down on the hard, unyielding seat. Packy and Steve Adams were riding their ponies alongside.
Oh, darn this here buckboard. Jounces around like a mustang with a spur under his saddle.
Not the buckboard, Mesquite. It's the road.
This ain't a road, Steve Adams. It's a trail. That's all. And it's rougher than the spines on a porcupine.
And now, Mesquite, you look almighty comfortable. You were sitting there taking your ease, while us poor hombres has to ride saddles.
Don't you grin at me, Packy. Them horses is a heap sight easier to ride than this here contraption. Oh! Whoa! Whoa there, whoa!
Something wrong, Mesquite?
I just had to stop, Steve. And don't look so eternal innocent. You seen that there bump in the road. Why didn't you give me warning? I jounced my backbone so hard never mind. I'm just looking forward to getting home to Broken Bow. That's all I can say. The Broken Bow and a nice soft bed. Then I'll...
Steve!
Partner. Sounds like a fracas.
Here comes somebody, cutting round the bluff.
Holster your gun, Packy. He's unarmed.
Oh there.
You got to help. They're after me.
Who's after you, mister? The law, maybe?
Ma'am, they call themselves the law, but they ain't. And if they find me...
Get off that horse, pronto.
What's that?
Get off. There's a tarpaulin on that buckboard. Crawl under it and you'll be out of sight. Pronto.
I reckon a lot of folks who picture Straight Arrow in war paint and Indian costume for the first time figure he's fierce as they come. Well, appearances are often deceiving, except when it's the appearance of Nabisco shredded wheat. You know just by looking at those tempting golden brown wheat biscuits that they're going to taste really delicious. And sure enough, they do. You get rich, sunny, whole wheat flavor in Nabisco shredded wheat. There's lots of nourishment, lots of quick energy in this healthful, appetizing cereal, too. So you can win Mother over fast. Ask her to get the original Niagara Falls product, Nabisco shredded wheat, tomorrow. And say, how'd you like a real Indian headband like Straight Arrows for your own? And a guide to Indian Sign Language, too. Keep listening after tonight's story for full details. Mesquite Molly, Packy, and Steve were returning to the Broken Bow when they met a rider being chased by an unknown group of men. Quickly, the stranger clambers into the buckboard and flattens himself on the floor.
That's it. Now, Mesquite, sling that tarpaulin over him.
Yeah, I got it, Steve.
I'm under.
Get your boot out of sight.
On the spurs collar.
Packy, slap up that pony of his. Send him down the road.
Keno, Steve. Get up there.
All right. Now let's ride on just like nothing happened. Get up.
Get up now.
Come on.
Get up.
Here they come, Steve.
Yeah.
Hey, you. You're on a buckboard. Right up there.
Whoa.
That ain't him, Murchison.
You gents must be after somebody mighty bad with all those guns you're toting.
I'll do the talking, mister. Seen anybody come by?
Who, for instance?
A thieving skunk named Gleason.
What's he done? Robbed a bank?
Never mind what he's done. Now speak up.
No
or I-
need to threaten, mister. He was riding a black horse?
Yeah, that's him. Which way?
There's a black horse heading down the trail this minute. Just left us before you showed up.
He's right. See that cloud of dust?
Huh? Yeah. Come on, boys. Use your spurs. We'll get him.
Hey, that was mighty slick, Steve.
Stay away from that tarpaulin, Packy. Now, Mesquite, both of you, act like nothing has happened, Savvy. It's almost dark already. Just keep going like we was before, understand?
Sure do, Steve. Get up there. Get up. Get up.
Come on.
Whoa there. All right, it's full dark now. Let's find out what this is all about. You can come out now, mister. Hey, Gleason.
Maybe he's asleep, Steve.
Packy, anybody who can sleep in that wagon must be plumb tuckered out. Gleason!
Want me to rouse him up, Steve?
Yeah, Mesquite. Just hoist that tarp, will you?
Yeah, I got it.
Gleason, it's dark. Now, there's nothing to... Gleason?
Steve, I've been hog-tied and branded. He ain't here at all. He's gone.
There was no sign of the missing man, and Steve, Mesquite, and Packy finally went on to the broken bow. They were talking about it just before they turned in.
You sure you two have enough victuals?
Here, Mesquite, I couldn't cram down another bite.
Me too.
That there sweet potato pie was the best I ever ate.
Mighty curious about that Gleason gent. Struck me as an honest hombre.
Same here, Steve.
Must have slipped over the tailboard while all of us was looking up the trail.
The ones I'm curious about are the gents that was after him, Steve. That, what was his name, Murchison?
Yeah, Mesquite. Got kind of ornery, didn't he?
As ornery as a curly-horned steer. And so the rest of them, toting all that hardware just to track down one poor man. I tell you, Steve...
Hey, front door. Now, who in blazes?
Huh, middle of the night this way.
The best way is to find out.
Well, whoever it was, he ain't knocking now.
No.
Huh, nobody here.
Keno. Porch is as empty as a used gopher hole. I don't say.
Packy, get him!
What in blazes?
Don't waste bullets, Packy. Whoever slung them shots is long gone by now.
Steve, Packy,
What is it,
Yeah,
Mesquite?
what's up?
look, right here on the door.
Why, it's a note.
Now, let's see that. Stay where you belong and don't come nosing around Cheyenne County.
Steve, look there at the bottom.
Yeah, Mesquite. It's signed The Black Mask.
Steve,
Right here, Packy.
I waited till Mesquite's light went out, Steve. Horses all ready?
Saddled and wait. Mount up.
Yeah. Steady now. Hey.
The Black Mask, huh? Well, partner, let's head for Sundown Valley. I'm curious to find out what happens when the Black Mask meets up with Straight Arrow.
Get up
Hit
there,
him.
Pink. Come on.
A mysterious valley, a hidden cave known only to Steve Adams and Packy. Its walls glitter with gold, and in the cave stands the great golden Palomino Fury.
Easy there, Fury.
Now, out of these clothes.
The Comanche bow and arrows hang on the wall. There is Comanche war paint, Comanche garb. In a moment, Steve Adams' rancher is gone, and in his place...
Steady, Fury. It is I, Straight Arrow.
A clatter of hoofs in the vast vaulted cave. An Indian war whoop that rings from the glittering rock. Out into the open gallops the great golden Palomino Fury. And riding bareback, clad in Indian garb from head to toe, Straight Arrow on the trail of justice.
Now, Cheyenne County and the mysterious Black Mask.
Get up there, Pink!
Kaniwa Fury!
Cheyenne County was raw, new territory, open to cattle raising only a few years before. Longhorns grazed on the tall prairie grass. There were no fences and few water holes. And as for law and order, there was none. Instead, there was fear. Fear of a mysterious group known as the Black Mask.
What is that you say? You are moving out of this territory?
Hey, that's right, Injun. Lock, stock, and barrel. It's that Black Mask, that's what it is. Swooping down on peaceful folks at night. Shots ringing out of the darkness. Threatening innocent ranchers. I never want to see this place again.
Don't know who it is, Red Man. Cattle slaughtered on the range, water holes poisoned, prairie fires sweeping down, burning my house. The Black Mask everywhere.
Wherever the Red Man and Packy went, it was the same story. Settlers selling out and leaving because of threats from the Black Mask. And no one could name the leader of the outfit. Not until Straight Arrow and Packy ran across Murchison, the man who had led the posse after Gleason. Murchison owned a small ranch in the valley, and he made Straight Arrow wealthy.
Yeah, Red Man, I heard plenty about you. Been in the county a couple of days now, ain't you?
That is so, Murchison.
Been over to Gleason's place yet?
No, I heard Gleason has disappeared.
He's the ringleader of this outfit. I'm plumb certain of it.
That is why you were after him?
Yeah, me and some of the other ranchers. All we found was a riderless pony.
Then perhaps Gleason has left the county.
His wife, too? Nary a chance, Red Man.
He is married?
Yeah, at a place at the far end of the valley.
Mister, what makes you so all-fired certain Gleason's heading up this here Black Mask outfit?
I know he is. Because he wants to grab off all the range, that's why.
One moment, Murchison. Some have already left. Who bought their land?
Who?
Yes, that would prove clearly who is after the land.
Red Man, that's just it. Nobody knows who buys it.
Nobody knows. Why, that's loco. They got a sign, don't they?
They sign right enough, but they don't know who they're selling to. See, when they're frightened enough, they wake up to find a bill of sale on their doorstep.
I see. They sign over their land and leave the bill of sale behind.
Sometimes they find cash on the doorstep with a note. Sometimes they're so scared they just sign over and skedaddle without a cent. But I'm holding out, Red Man. That Black Mask's been after me plenty of times.
Now, who's that? Rochester, are you?
Huh?
Hey, look, he threw something.
A rock. And around it?
Let me see that. A piece of paper wrapped around it. A bill of sale. And a note, sign or die.
The Black Mask.
That was Gleason, I tell you. He ain't disappeared. He's hiding out around here somewhere.
How can you be certain, Murchison?
The horse, that's how. That was his horse.
We shall soon find out. Here, Fury.
Come here, you.
Into the saddle, Packy.
Get up there, Pete.
Up, Fury!
I hope you find him, Red Man. Yeah. I hope you find him.
Whoa, Fury, whoa.
Straight Arrow.
Yes, my friend. A black horse, the one we saw. And lying beside him, steady, Fury.
Oh, a gent wearing a black mask. Is it Gleason?
We shall soon find out. Yes, Packy. Gleason.
Well, I'll be dogged. So he is the Black Mask, huh? His horse must have tripped. What?
Leave him alone.
A female.
Leave my husband alone. Mount your horse and go, or this time I'll shoot right at you. Instead of just warning you. Go, do you hear? He's not the Black Mask. I don't care what anybody says, he's not.
Terror's running wild through Cheyenne County, but it looks as if Straight Arrow may have caught up with the mysterious Black Mask. Yes, it could be Gleason. But then again, well, let's leave the solution to that master troubleshooter, Straight Arrow. Right now, I'm interested in getting all you Straight Arrow fans signed up on the Hearty Breakfasters list. With good Nabisco shredded wheat, of course. Yes, Nabisco shredded wheat is mighty good for you. It's extra healthful, extra nourishing, because it's made from the whole grain. You'll get lots of energy when you set yourself a daily routine of Nabisco shredded wheat for breakfast. Ask Mother to buy the original shredded wheat, Nabisco shredded wheat, in the Niagara Falls package tomorrow. And hold on, it's not too late to get in on that Straight Arrow headband offer. Listen at the end of the program for instructions if you haven't sent for yours already. In lawless Cheyenne County, the settlers are selling out and fleeing in panic, terrorized out of their homesteads and ranches by a mysterious band of cutthroats led by a man who rides a black horse and wears a black mask. One rancher named Murchison, who apparently refuses to knuckle under, tells Straight Arrow he is certain the Black Mask is another rancher named Gleason. And when the red man takes up the chase to find Gleason unconscious beside a black horse, a black mask on his face, it appears that Murchison is right. But before Straight Arrow and Packy can do more than kneel beside the man, there's a shot. And out of the brush steps Gleason's wife, smoking gun in hand.
My husband's not the Black Mask. I don't care who you are. You make one move and I'll pull this trigger again. And this time I won't miss.
You are Mrs. Gleason.
Who set you on my husband's trail?
A man on a black horse threw a threatening note on Murchison's porch. Packy and I came after him and...
Murchison. Everybody around here believes Murchison. Oh, Dale. Dale, you're all right.
Martha. Where am I?
You are near your home, Gleason. Tell me, you are the Black Mask?
Me? I don't know what you're talking about.
You had a mask on your face and that horse of yours?
I tell you... Ain't I seen you before?
I reckon you have, Gleason. What happened to you after you took shelter in the buckboard?
That's it, Martha.
Dale, you know these two?
One of them I do. A white man. Never before seen the red.
You skipped out, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. As soon as it turned dark. I never thanked
Gleason,
her.
that is not important. Are you the Black Mask?
No, I tell you.
Dale, where have you been these past few days? I've been frantic.
Martha, I don't know.
You do not know?
I swear to heaven I don't. I slipped out of this gent's buckboard. I figured on heading for home. I left the trail, Sadie. I was walking, then in the dark, something hit me. Next thing I knew, I woke up a prisoner.
Where?
I don't know. I was tied, gagged.
But how'd you get here?
Martha, I don't know that either.
You mean you went unconscious again?
I was hit again, stranger. Went out like a light and didn't know a thing till just now.
Gleason, will you swear to this?
I'll swear to it.
Then swear by this.
You mean that Comanche headband of yours?
The red feather headband of the Comanche. Here, take it. Now swear.
Red man, I swear. By the red feather headband of the Comanche.
There they be. It's the red man.
Murchison.
Straight Arrow. He's got a gang with him.
Red man, good work. Gents, I told you I spotted him in the moonlight.
It's Gleason right now.
Oh, what are you going to do?
We're taking him away and giving him a trial.
A trial? Well, who's your judge and jury?
We're our own judge and jury. Ain't that so, boys?
So you can't. You can't. I'm innocent. I'm not the Black Mask.
You hear that, boys? How about it, Red Man? You and your sidekick find him here.
We found him.
Beside that black stallion of his wearing a black mask.
Red man, please.
I am sorry, Mrs. Gleason. I must speak the truth. Yes, Murchison.
That's all we need to know. On your feet, Gleason. We're taking you into town. We're putting you under guard, and tomorrow morning we'll hold trial in front of the whole town. And we'll hang you for the black mask. Grab him, gents.
In spite of Martha Gleason's pleas, her husband was hustled off to Cheyenne and placed under guard in the back room of the Cheyenne Cafe. A short time later, Mrs. Gleason had a visitor.
No, Miss Gleason. You don't know me from Adam, but I know all about you.
Who are you? How'd you get here?
Mesquite Molly's my handle. It was my buckboard your husband disappeared from. As for how I got here, well, I just come.
You're a friend of...
Packy's, that's right. After him and Steve got warned to keep out of Cheyenne County affairs, I figured they'd get hoppin' mad and head right over, so I done the same. Don't know what's happened to Steve, but Packy's here.
Yes, he is. If it hadn't been for him and that straight arrow, my husband would never have been captured.
Yeah, I heard about that. But you got the wrong idea, Martha.
About what?
About straight arrow, that's what. He helps them who's in trouble. He don't hinder them.
My husband's under guard. They think he's the Black Mask.
And he ain't?
No. No.
Oh, well, then don't you fret. Straight arrow saving.
Oh.
I don't know, but he will.
No, I don't believe it. He's trying to help my husband. Where is he? That's what I want to know. Where is he?
Straight here. I don't savvy what we're doing here. You say we're calling on a gent named Chandler?
This is his home, my friend.
But what's he got to do with this here Black Mask business?
You shall find out in a moment.
Straight here, I can't figure this out. Do you reckon that Gleason gent is the Black Mask, or don't you?
Packy, you are Chandler?
Yeah, who wants to... Ooh, straight arrow. Say, I seen you around town this evening. Anything I can do for you?
Chandler, you are the recorder of deeds for Cheyenne County.
I handle the land office, if that's what you mean.
When ranches and homesteads are bought and sold, the sales must be recorded with you.
Yeah, they're supposed to be, Red Man, but... Hey, I see what you're getting. You mean all them places where folks moved out because of the Black Mask?
Yes, there are many such.
Straight arrow, almost every property in the valley. Why, the only folks who ain't been scared out is Murchison and Slagle and a few more
And
like them.
Gleason, my friend.
Yeah, but seeing how Gleason's the hombre who done it...
That has not yet been proved.
Oh, he's the Black Mask, right enough. Who is if he ain't?
The man who now has possession of the bills of sale.
Well, nobody's seen him yet.
None have come to you.
Nary a one. But of course, Gleason would be smarter than to show up with him now. That'd be all that's needed to clinch things. He'd hang for sure.
Is it not surprising no one has searched for them?
Huh? I don't savvy.
Tomorrow morning there shall be a trial. The best evidence is those bills of sale. Yet, where are they?
Say, that's so. I'm surprised Murchison didn't think of that.
Someone should go to Gleason's home and search for them.
Sure they should.
You go to bed now, Chandler?
Well, I was, Red Man, but if you figure I ought to spread the word...
Perhaps you should.
Yeah, good night, Red Man.
Good night, Chandler.
When dawn came, Straight Arrow and Packy were some distance from town, concealed in the brush. Ahead of them was a clearing, and beyond the clearing, a sod house.
Straight here. How long we gonna watch this here place of Gleason's? The trial ought to be starting, mind you.
Patience, Packy.
Miss Gleason and Mesquite Molly already headed into town. And we've been doing nothing but hiding out
Packy.
here. And... Two of them. Going into Gleason's place. Well, it's about time somebody started searching for them bills of sale.
Yes, about time. Steady, Cutie. Now come, my friend. We too shall enter Gleason's home. Hurry.
Well, there they are, straight ahead. I can spot them through the window. They're searching around for... Well, I'll be barbecued to a frazzle. Do you see what I see?
Yes, Packy. Now, through the door. No, you do not.
Watch out!
You will not drop the gun. Then take this. Now, quickly, Packy. Take the bills of sale from his hand. Now, both of these men. We take them back to town at once. Unless we get there in time, the trial may be over.
Oh, Mesquite. It's the jury. They're coming out.
Now, Now, Martha, easy now. Maybe they'll set him free.
Oh, they won't. I know they won't. First, when I saw that Murchison wasn't here and that Slagle would run the trial, I was sort of hopeful. But now I...
Listen, stand up.
Slagle, I'm innocent, I tell you. You ain't had no real evidence.
We had all the evidence we need.
No, you ain't. If I was a black mass, I'd have had those bills of sale, wouldn't I? I'd certainly...
Shut up. Jury's here, Gleason, and there ain't but one verdict. You're the Black Mask, and our verdict is you hang by the neck and chain. What's that?
Martha, that sounds like...
Hurry, jury.
By thunder, it is! It's straight arrow. He come riding right into the room.
The Red Man. And he got Murchison with him.
All of you, listen to me. Gleason is innocent. Yes, innocent. He is not the Black Mask. The man who wore the Black Mask is Murchison.
What's that? It ain't so. Murchison, speak up. The Red Man's local. Speak up.
Yes, speak, Murchison. Tell them how you and Slagle and your hired hands terrorized your neighbors as the Black Mask. Tell them how you schemed to frame Gleason for your own crimes.
That's a lie. Murchison, tell it.
Listen. This morning, Packy and I were on watch. 2 men came to Gleason's home, Murchison and Chandler.
Sure they did, to find the bills of sale. And I got them. You hold them right there in your hand.
Yes, I hold them in my hand. But Murchison did not find them at Gleason's home. He had them in his pocket. Chandler, tell them.
Yeah, that's right, gents. Murchison took me along as a witness. He figured on slipping them out of his pocket when I wasn't looking and pretending like he just discovered them. But the Red Man had it all figured out. He busted in, I whirled around, and there was Murchison caught red-handed.
Well, Murchison, speak up. Speak.
Yeah, I confess. I'm the ringleader of the Black Mask. But Slagle was in on it, too.
Yes, what are we waiting for? Grab them varmints. Grab every one of them. From now on, this valley's free to everyone who wants to live in it.
Hey, that's it, kids. Wrestle 'em good. Tie 'em up pronto and ride 'em out of here on the rail. Yee-hoo!
Martha, honey.
Oh, Dale. Dale, he saved your life. Straight arrow saved your life.
Glory be, look at straight arrow setting his horse as calm as you please. Wait till I tell Steve Adams what he missed. But seems to me every time something exciting happens, Steve Adams ain't nowheres around. Only straight arrow.
How about it, Straight Arrow fans? Who's going to be the first lucky boy or girl on your block to wear a genuine Straight Arrow headband? All you have to do is write in for one tonight. It's a wonderful gift offer, no money needed. Just send in one box top from the Niagara Falls package of Nabisco shredded wheat to Nabisco shredded wheat, Department E, E as in Edward, Box 2-6, New York 8, New York. Be sure to include your name and address. In a few days, you'll be wearing the red feather headband, Straight Arrow's own symbol of bravery, the very headband on which Gleason vowed his innocence tonight. Remember that address, Nabisco, shredded wheat, Department E, E as in Edward, Box 2-6, New York 8, New York. Send in your Nabisco shredded wheat box top and get that gaily feathered official Indian headband, plus a guide to Indian Sign Language and a membership card in the Straight Arrow tribe. A special gift from Straight Arrow and Nabisco shredded wheat. This offer is good in the United States only.
Hector Palomino, Kaniwa Fury!
For thrilling adventures of the Old West, ride with Straight Arrow. And remember, Nabisco, Nabisco is the name to know. For a breakfast you can't beat, try Nabisco shredded wheat. Listen again Tuesday and Thursday at 5 o'clock over most of these same stations for another adventure with Great Arrow. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System.
This has been a presentation of OTRWesterns.com, and we hope you enjoyed. Please take some time to like and rate this episode within your favorite podcast application. Follow us on Facebook by going to OTRWesterns.com/Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel by going to OTRWesterns.com/YouTube. Become one of our ranch hands and unlock some exclusive content. We want to thank the following ranch hand, Steve, who joined us recently. You too can join by going to OTRWesterns.com/donate. Send us an email, podcast@OTRWesterns.com, and you can call and leave us a voicemail, 707-986-8739. This episode is copyright under the attribution, non-commercial, share-alike copyright. For more information, go to OTRWesterns.com/copyright. Have a great day, and thanks for listening.